family members or close friends, children who are family members or children who are in friend groups. And I generally shy away from those because those are really hard to do without, even though you don't say the victim's name, without insinuating who the victim is and identifying them. So
Sure.
I try to stick to people who are more in the sex trafficking space. And I've got another guy now who was the chief cardiologist at Army Madigan Medical Center for years, and he got caught up in a sting in 2023, and he's been able to keep pushing his court date out, and also some I would like to mention that I don't go hard on a lot of cases where they haven't been convicted yet, right? I think there is, this is a country where you are innocent until proven guilty.
Sure.
I do though when there's a difference between um that whether you did it and whether you're guilty of doing it, right, in a court of law. But when I get the paperwork and there are text messages, there is a massive preponderance of the evidence. Whether or not they are able to plead this down is secondary to whether they did it.
But the intent to commit the crime,
Yeah.
the intent to go to said location, the intent with these text messages, it I'm not judging, but again, in a court of law, you're right. It is, but
And
with
I'm all for him having his day in court, but the
sure,
reality is when we get the text messages and it starts out that he believes that he is contacting a woman who's 19, and the way that these undercovers work is they'll post in an area and they have to have an ad that conforms, and then they'll put in indicators that would make you think maybe this is somebody worth contacting if you want someone younger. And then early on in the conversation says, "Hey, I'm actually 13."
ugh,
And him then get extremely excited and go from, "Hey, I'll pay a few $100s to see you sometime this week or next," to, "You're under 13? How about 400? How about 500? How about 600? I need to see you today. I'll come see you tomorrow. I've wanted this for a long time. I've needed this again."